All right, guys. So here is the STAAR software that you'll be using to take the test. So I want to show you how to navigate through the software so that way on the test you know how to do it. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start on the top right corner with our icons here. And the first icon you will see is references. So if you click on that, you will notice that this is your STAAR formula sheet. Of course, we want to make this bigger, so I'm going to click this icon here, and it makes it bigger. All right. So these are the formulas that you may need throughout the test. So if you need those, please click on this icon, and when you're done with it, you can exit out. The next icon is your calculator. So for this assessment, you will have the options of 3 different calculators. We will provide you one, which is the TI Inspire. And then you also have in the software, the TI Graphing Calculator, which is the 84, and Desmos. Okay, so if you decide you want to use Desmos, which this is the one that we've used in class before, so you would just click there, and here is your calculator. You can drag this around as you see fit. And if you want to make it bigger, you click on this icon here, and then you can type in whatever it is that you want to type in for this equation. Okay. Let's say you decide you want to use a different calculator. You will click on this icon here, and let's say you decided you want to use the TI-84. You can click here, and here it is, and you can drag this around the screen as needed. The same way you did with Desmos. All right, and when you're done with it, go ahead and exit out of that. The next icon you have here is Notepad. So you may decide during the test that you want to write something out, or maybe you want to take some type of notes. This is typing only, so let's say you have something you want to type in, you would just type in whatever it is. All right. This next tool is your graph tool. So one thing that's a little different is this graph tool is actually interactive, meaning you can draw on here. So let's say I had a problem and I'm trying to draw something. I can draw it on the graph. I can create a graph. I can plot points, so on and so forth. Okay. Also, if I want to add certain points, I can plot points as well. And if I want to connect those points, I can click the connect line. Okay. And of course, if I want to reset, I can reset so I can start over. Now, another thing that's different is this graph paper is transparent. So let's say you want to make notes on the actual graph, like this question here is asking me to find the intercepts. I might want to draw on here like, hey, here's where it is. And here's where the other one is. Okay, so that way when I'm doing my question, it may make it a little bit easier. You can also adjust the size of the grid. So right now it's on medium. If you want it smaller, you can make it smaller. And of course, if you want it larger, you can click larger. All right, and you can also change the color of the draw tool right here, and you can click the color of your choice. All right, and once you are done with this, you just exit out of it, and you're good to go. The next tool you have is your line reader. So you may decide that, hey, you may like to read it where it kind of emphasizes the statement a little bit better. So that's there if you need it. And then our last 2 tools here are the zoom in and zoom out. So it's all the way zoomed out right now, so I cannot zoom out. But let's say I want to zoom in, because sometimes the graphs, you may decide that you want to see it a little bit better. And this gives you a better view. And of course, if you want to zoom back out, now it works. And there we go. All right. So the next thing I want to show you is this icon here where you have the 3 lines. Okay, so you can, the first option they have is tutorial, which this will help you with the directions. So say you're having some trouble figuring out how to answer a multiple choice item, you can watch this quick little video and it will show you how to do that. All right, once you're done with it, you can X out of it. You can also mark the question for review. So let's say, hey, you don't really get number one and you want to come back to it. What you can do here is mark it. And then when you click items at the top, you can see that you have marked this question for review. So that way, once you get to the end of the test, you can see, hey, I need to go back to number one because I did not answer that one. Or maybe you did answer it, but you just want to go back to it and double check. All right. You can add sticky notes, which this is similar to your Notepad. They will not score what's on here, so feel free to write whatever it is that you may need to write for the question. You can also strike through your answer choices, which this is one of my favorite features because I still want you using those same strategies that we used in class. So I may decide, hey, I want to eliminate answer choice A because they only have one x-intercept when there are actually two on here. So you can actually either click this or you can right click it. And let me go back a little bit. And it may be better to right click it. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, here we go. So it may be better to right click it as you go through it because, hey, I can say, I don't want answer choice A, right? And I can say, hey, I don't want answer choice C either because they have two y-intercepts when it's supposed to be one. So again, I still want you using those same strategies that you've been using. So that way you can do higher on a test. I do believe by using strategies, you will do better. So don't lose sight of those strategies just because it's on the computer. All right. One more thing you have is you can highlight through certain things. So let's say I wanted to highlight certain words in my question. I can choose, hey, I want to highlight this. And this helps you more so read and annotate your problems and really see what that question is asking you for. Okay. And let's go over here to the top left. You have your back and forth arrow. So let's say you want to go to the next question. You just click next. It's going to give you a message. Let's say you didn't answer the question, that will pop up. And you can press yes and keep going. You can save. Of course, the software is going to save as you go, but you can always just save just in case. All right. So this will complete our video. Good luck on your STAAR test. Please let your teacher know if you have any questions.